Welcome back to another meditation tapping video. This focus is on, is your voice being heard? Now, I can speak from experience on this one. You betcha. You betcha. When it comes to feeling unheard, it took me quite a long time to recognize that I wasn't using my voice and to acknowledge the long-standing fear that I held within me about using my voice. I just thought for years and years and years I was shy, that I just really didn't have anything to say. I didn't have anything to share. I mean, who really wanted to hear it? And then as I began my personal growth stuff, all the inner work that we talk about doing, like, wow, who knew I had a voice, number one? And even more surprisingly, who knew I actually wanted to use that voice? Now, this doesn't happen overnight. I still carried a lot of fears. It took me a long time to get comfortable with using my voice, a lot of trial and error, a lot of hurt feelings, a lot of upsets, a lot of ups and downs, but I stayed with it. And I am truly grateful for the meridian tapping technique that I have known for come up 15 years almost. And it was that long-standing belief that I was not good enough that kept me stuck, prevented me from stepping out of that shy person and not being the person that I came here to be, that I knew I came here to be. Now, it was 2 weeks ago that I did the video, the meditation tapping video on who told you you're not good enough. So if you haven't seen that one, go back and look for it. It posted 2 weeks ago. And take a view at that one too. All right, so Austin Kleon said, you can't find your voice if you don't use it. I quite like that, and it's absolutely true. You got to start using it. So what is it that you think that's been holding you back? What keeps you quiet? What keeps you feeling suppressed and unable to use your voice? Or is it just certain people that you find that it's difficult to speak with, to confront? Or is it a situation? Some sort of, I don't know, situation where you feel like you want to get involved, but you're holding back, you're hesitant about getting involved. Perhaps you think you're not comfortable going there. You don't think you're qualified to give an opinion or get involved in any way. You might think you're not valuable enough, your voice isn't important enough, or maybe you're afraid of the criticism, the judgment that might come your way, or not. Or maybe it was just, and always has been, the easiest way to fit in life was to just go along with it, go with the flow, not be heard. Well, this is where we're going to start doing the meditation tapping for today. So I ask you, please be responsible for your own well-being, and I invite you to please close your eyes for this light meditation process. And as always, going to take a deep breath in and exhale. And on the next breath, I want you to set your intention that you're going to breathe in peace and calm. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, release any tensions you might be holding in your body. Okay, knowing that it's completely safe to do that. It's safe to feel relaxed right in this moment, to be in the here and now. And I'm inviting you to think of a person, somebody that you have difficulty talking with, speaking your truth, saying what you feel needs to be said. Or bring in a situation, an event, anything where you feel hesitant about sharing your opinion on how something could be done, how it might work better. Bring either that person or that event to the forefront of your mind. Again, know that it's completely safe to do it. In this right here, right now moment, it is exactly where you need to be, and it is perfectly safe for you to have this visual of the person or the event that you are hesitant about. Now, if you're feeling any triggers coming up when you bring this person or this event, this situation into the visual, take another deep breath in. Remind your body that it's okay. All is well. Whatever situation there is, your inner being remains calm, has a knowing that comforts you. And whatever the conversation that takes place, it can be done with mutual respect. Through compassionate listening, both parties can be heard. When we speak from a place of authenticity, with integrity, there are so many less misunderstandings and misinterpretations when we use our words with integrity, when we speak from our heart center. Don Miguel says, be impeccable with your word. Beautiful, beautiful rule that we should all live by. Be impeccable with your word. So we're going to move into some tapping now. And as always, you can imagine yourself doing the tapping, or you can actually, with your eyes closed still, following my lead, using 2 fingers, either hand, and tap on the acupressure point I direct you to. Absolutely your choice. So we're first going to tap in the center of the forehead and repeat. It's not always felt safe for me to use my voice. Side of the eye tapping and repeat. For as long as I can remember, it did not feel safe to use my voice. Under the eye, tapping and repeat. I didn't feel confident enough or strong enough to use my voice. Open hand on the collarbone. Who wanted to hear it anyway? What did I have to say? Top of the head, tapping, repeat. My quiet little voice. It just seemed unimportant. Back to the center of the forehead, tapping, repeat. I tried that before. Whew, it didn't go well. Side of the eye, tapping, repeat. I learned very young that it wasn't safe, not a good idea to use my voice. Under the eye, tapping, repeat. It was best to just be quiet. Don't make anybody mad. Open hand, collarbone, tapping, repeat. Avoid any criticism. Don't like the judgment. Being told I was wrong or it's none of my business. Top of the head, tapping, repeat. Children should be seen and not heard, don't you know? Back to the center of the forehead, tapping, repeat. I learned very well, and I honored it very well. Until today. Side of the eye, tapping, repeat. And I'm now beginning to see how personally harmful that's been to me. Under the eye, tapping, repeat. I'm beginning to know that I do have a voice and that it's okay for me to use my voice. Open hand, collarbone, tapping, repeat. Maybe I can start slowly. Just pick one person I trust and use my voice. Top of the head, tapping, repeat. I can take my deep breath, focus on my heart space, find my calm, and feel grounded. We're going to do one more round of tapping, eyes still closed, center of the forehead, tapping, repeat, speaking with respect for myself and for them. Side of the eye, tapping, repeat, speaking with clarity, choosing my words before speaking. Under the eye, tapping, repeat. Today, I will speak from my heart space, where there is only love. Open hand, collarbone, tapping, repeat. Until today, it wasn't safe. Until today, maybe I just didn't know any better. When I speak my mind with the energy of my heart space, others hear my authentic and true self. Top of the head tapping and repeat. Instead of defensiveness or anger or fear, I choose to express myself with loving kindness. I choose to know that it's safe to express my authentic self, to use my voice. And take another deep breath in. Now, this takes practice. This could take a lot of practice, but it's worth it. Start slowly. Start with that friend you feel safe with. Start with a family member, a sibling that you feel safe with, one that will support you, encourage you in finding your voice, using your voice from a place of confidence, feeling secure about that. Keep in mind that it's you, though. It's only you. You are the master of you. This journey of life lessons, oh man, it can get challenging, eh? It gets really challenging, but I guarantee you that the effort you put into it, the time you put in it, the energy you put into your personal growth, absolutely worth it. All of it. You want to grow that soul to help you be the person that you came here to be. Don't be afraid of doing that. Another great quote from Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. He said, "The human voice is the organ of the soul." Isn't that beautiful? So let your soul speak your truth. Trust your soul to speak your truth. Thank you for being here, and namaste.